So, how I got so smacked that I thought I was gonna die. Actually, I could have, multiple things could have happened. Very bad things. I could have died. I should have died at one point. I could have had the cops called on. Bro, I got lucky. Like, if he would have called the cops on me, I would have been like, that's crazy. But at the same time, like, if he did, I'm going to jail. So, like, there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? But before I get into the story, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have ever experienced something like this. And okay, don't do what I did, but like you know, it was fun. It would have been more fun if I wasn't in the situation that I was in, and I probably should have been in jail. So don't do what I did. You know what? This is a lesson. This is a lesson to never do anything that I do because I make bad decisions. Did that make sense? I don't know, but yeah, that makes sense. So just don't do what I do. Well, I did. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me. So how it all started was me and T Liddy. T Liddy's been in my last videos. He's the one that said he was gonna he ate shit before. Like he's that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I am garbage. You wanna know why? Because I never drank a pee. I ate shit.
No, that's not. Oh my.
Flex? Straight from the ass. Coming right out the asshole.
Oh, he's strange. Okay, he's a very strange man. We were playing 2K 21 next gen, I think. Yeah, we were. And he was like, and our lock wasn't on, so we didn't want to like run with random. So we were about to hop on Proving Grounds. And Proving Grounds is this game. It's a very watered down knockoff Call of Duty, right? And we were about to play that.
Oh! Yo! You should have just saw what I saw.
But he was like, yo, you trying to get smacked and play this? And I was like, I don't even got nothing. He says, all good, I have something, just pull up. So he said pull up, and I was like, all right, bet. So I got ready, threw on a hoodie, threw on some joggers, and I was ready to go, right? And I told my mom I was going to drop off some headphones to him because his broke. That's what I told my mom. And my dad didn't. Yes, I'm black and I have a dad. Ha ha ha. So funny. Anyway, so I pull up to his house and he comes out like normal, and we go down to the park and we smoked the whole thing. And in the middle of it, he even told me, he was like, yo, you are smacked. Now I was like, yeah, I know. So I start driving home and everything's fine. I'm just cruising. But in about 5 minutes later, I start smiling. You know, I don't know why, and I look at myself and I start laughing. And I don't know why, but I could stop. You know, I was listening to music, I was just chilling. I could stop. And then I start smiling again. And I look at myself, I start laughing. And then I'm like, yo, I can't stop laughing and smiling. I can't do it. So I'm like, yo, like I'm smacked. That's the only thing goes about. I was like, yo, I am so smacked right now. I'm so hot. So I'm like, I'm just driving. I'm like, yo, I can't stop smiling. I can't stop. And the smile kept getting bigger and bigger and bro, the edge of my lips were at my ears. Like it was the biggest smile I have ever had in my life. I couldn't stop. I could not stop smiling. I don't know why. So I'm like, yo, like, do I need to pull over? But I was like, nah, I can make it home. I just want to get home. And I just want to stop driving. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to stop driving because I knew like this was not normal. Like, I don't know how to explain what happened. Like, I really don't even know what happened. Like, I don't know. In a sound, like this, like, I don't know, like I was driving, I was smiling, I was like, whew. And then I was like, yo, like it hit me like a ton of bricks. I don't know how I didn't crash or anything. I was gone. I was in like cloud 9. Like I was out of here. So, but I like get farther. I don't know how I even got this far, but there's this mad big parking lot. It's like a Dollar General gymnastics place, and there was a mad big parking lot. It was huge. So I pull in the parking lot and I park. All right, so I pull in the parking lot, I park, and I just put my seat back. And this is how high. This is when I realized, like, this is crazy. I put my seat back, and then I thought to myself, I was like, yo, I don't remember pulling in the parking lot. So I was like, yo, I'm smacked. Like, I just kept saying that. I was like, yo, I need to calm down. And my heart, mad fast. It was going dummy fast. And I was like, dang, bro. But everything else felt fine. My head felt fine. Everything else felt fine. I was fine physically. Just my mind was somewhere. It was in the sky. It was gone. It was with God. You know what I'm saying? And my heart was going fast. That was the only thing wrong. So I text T-Liddy _ 2 times. Right? I text him. And I'm like, yo, I got the screenshots too. I had the screenshots. And I text him. I'm like, yo, I need help. Because at this point, like, I knew I wasn't gonna die or anything, but like, I was like, yo, I'm about to pass out. I felt like I was about to pass out, bro. I've never felt like this before, but I don't know. But so I'm like, yo, I need help. And he's like, where are you at? And I said, I'm at this Dollar General, like, and I told him the street and all that. And he was like, I can't get to you. I was like, yo, you gotta walk, son. You I am struggling. And he was like telling me to do all these stuff. He was like, yo, turn on the AC, get something to drink. He was saying all that, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying. All I had was like an orange soda or something, and I drank it. And he was like, yo, can you walk? And I was like, I don't even know. So I got out and I tried to walk. It worked to an extent. I got out and I stumbled like really bad, like into my car. You know what I'm saying? But I got my bearings, and I could walk straight. And I didn't want to look stupid, so I just acted like I was looking at my license plate, and I went back in the car. And I was like, yeah, I can kind of walk. He was like, all right. And then he was like saying all sorts of stuff. You know, he's T-Liddy _ 2 times. So he was just saying T-Liddy stuff, you know. So here I am in this parking lot, smack. And every 10 seconds, like 5 to 10 seconds, I can't remember like what just happened. Like, I put my seat back and I was laying there. I was like, yo, I don't remember putting my seat back. Like, it was bad. And when I pulled in, I went to grab my phone, but I was moving in slow motion, bro. I was moving so slow. Like, I was just moving in slow motion. I did not know why. I was texting in slow motion. I was like, yo, I gotta do this before I pass out. You know, I just gotta let somebody know. And I was like, all right, T-Liddy's the guy, because I was just with him. I should have hit up somebody else, but T-Liddy was the first person to come to mind. So, and then I end up calling him, because I'm like, yo, why am I still texting him? I could just call him. Because I was getting better. Nowhere near where I could drive home, though. Like, nowhere near. Like, no. So, but I was capable of communicating. So I called him. And he answered like, yo, like nothing just happened. So I was like, yo, was that real? Like, did that really happen? He was like, yeah, man, you're high as a bitch. I was like, yeah, I know. So he's like telling me all this stuff. He's like what happened, blah, 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 all that stuff, right? All of a sudden, I look behind me, right? And, you know, there's a Dollar General right behind me. I think I said that, but there's a Dollar General. And my dad pulls in. I'm like, yo. So, but he didn't see me. He's going to Dollar General. If he just looked behind him, he would have saw my car. He's like, yo, what the freak? But, he just went to Dollar General. So, like I said, it was a mad big parking lot. So I went to the whole other side so he wouldn't see me. And I was just watching him. I was making sure he didn't look my way. You You know what I'm saying? So he never did see me, but I thought that was just kind of crazy. Like I was like, yo, is this real? Like, is he really here? Like that's like that's what I was saying. So eventually, like me and Tia are talking. I'm about to look up how to get unhigh, but I never do. I just get in Safari. I just don't look it up. And then I prop my phone up like I'm on FaceTime. I'm looking at it like I'm looking. I don't know, bro. And I was not making sense at all. I wish I recorded that call, bro. Like, I know for a fact I was making no sense. Because even at the time, like, I was making no sense. I was still forgetting kind of like 10 seconds of what just happened. Like, I don't know. But I know I was saying like dumb stuff, bro. I was saying the dumbest things. And then the next obstacle hit me. My mouth was dry. I'm talking, bro. Like, it was dry. It felt like I was chewing on cotton for 3 hours. Like, it was terrible. It was like all of a sudden, it was like that. And I had multiple problems at this time. At this point, I couldn't tell if I was cold or not. Because I was like, yo, I don't even know if I'm cold. Like, I couldn't feel my body temperature. I don't know why. I just couldn't. And then my vision was shaking. It looked like I was shaking, but I was texting just fine. Or typing just fine. I don't know. I don't know. I was just typing fine. I wasn't shaking, but it felt like I was shaking. I don't know. But maybe you've been through that one, because that seems like to be a more common one, I guess. But so anyway, I had cotton mouth. I had bad cotton mouth. Tia was like, yeah, you need to get a drink. And I was like, yeah, I know. So so T-Liddy was high too. He was smacked, but like, you know, it was all right. So but not as bad as me, bro. But we were on different levels. But he was still smacked. So I'll give him a little bit, but not really. Like, I had more common sense than him, really. But I was out of it. Anyway. So I'm like, so I gotta prepare to go into Dollar General, because I can't look stupid. You know what I'm saying? I can't look dumb when I do this. So here I'm practicing talking and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I try to walk, right? I get out and walk. No, first, I stretch. I'm like, you know, I get to stretching, because I've been sitting there for a while. I went over to T. Liddy's house at about 4:30. Let's just say 4:30. At this point, it was about 6:37. You know what I'm saying? So I was there for a while. And now I'll tell you. Hang on. Okay, we'll get to that part when we get to that part. So, I go to stretch. I can't feel myself stretching. I can't feel my limbs. So that was annoying. But I get out and walk. I walk perfect. I walk fine. I was fine. Like, I still know how to walk, so that was good. And so I'm like, all right, I'm ready. I had to prepare for this, to go into Dollar General. I got my mask, I got my wallet, and I'm good. This happened about April. I don't know if I said that yet, but this happened around April. So I go in, or I walk to Dollar General, and I feel fine. Like, it's not that far. I pull up, I go to the other side of the parking lot towards Dollar General, and I get out, and then I start walking there. So I go in, and I think I was normal. You know, I think I was moving normal. But as soon as I go in, bro, like, I had a hoodie on, so I might have looked like a criminal, but I don't know. So these two ladies in line were just staring at me. Like, I thought I smelled fine too. I put on cologne, bro. I thought I smelled fine, and those two ladies were staring at me like I was about to either rob the store or I was high out my mind. I hope it was number one, but I don't know. And so I'm just looking for the Gatorade, and I find it pretty quicker than I thought I would, but I found it. I got a blue Gatorade. I remember that. All right, and T. Liddy was still on the phone. I had his volume down though, and I put the phone up to my mouth. And not whispering or anything. I just said it normal. It was a quiet store. It was a small, quiet Dollar General. And I was like, yo, I'm walking normally. Like, that, and they knew. At that point, they had to know. I was gone. But that's, you know, I was almost out of there anyway. So I go to pay. I go to the front. There's one person in front of me. And then it's my turn. And I put the Gatorade up. And I put the card in. and I had no idea when to put it in and when to take it out. Like I forgot my pin, like I forgot everything. I just pushed the green button, it was credit, it was perfect. But I didn't know when to put it in and when to take it out. I had no idea, bro. But I did it first try, so that's pretty impressive. And I swear I grabbed a bag, but I guess not, because there's no evidence of a bag in my car or anything. I just see a Gatorade, right? So anyway, I swear I grabbed a bag, but as I left, I swear the cashier said, "Get the out, have a good day." I swear, I heard that with my ears, but I'm not sure if he really said it or not. Like, I have no idea, because I was the only person left in the store too, so he could have said it. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. If you work at Dollar General in New York and around, you know, and you're like by a gymnastics place and a really big parking lot, you know, and there's an Apple place across the street, you know what I'm talking about. And if you work at that Dollar General and you were there about 8 o'clock at night in about April 2021, and somebody walked in and smacked, did you say that? Did you, if you see this, did you say that? Because I need to know, bro. I need to know. Please, because I swear you said that. If you said I'm not mad, at the time, I probably would have been mad, but I didn't know if you said it or not. So I was like, yeah, you too. Or so, I said something stupid, but anyway, I go out the store, and oh yeah, this blonde mom and this little blonde girl were looking at me like I was high, and like I smiled, but they didn't smile back because I was. Anyway, so I walk to my car, I walk on normal, and I'm like, somehow T Liddy hung up. I don't know what happened, but I might have hung up after I said I'm walking normal. I don't know. But I got to the car, I called him back, and I'm like, yo, I got the Gatorade, everything went good. So I start drinking the Gatorade, and I can't feel the Gatorade. I can't feel myself drinking the Gatorade. Like, you know that song, I can't feel my face when I'm with, bro. He's dead serious, bro. I could not feel my face. That is the most truthful song I've ever heard in my life. Like, he's telling the truth. I could not feel my face. I was trying to drink that. I did drink that Gatorade. I spilled some because I couldn't feel my lips or like anything. I couldn't feel my cheeks, nothing. Could not feel my face. I relate to that song so much more now. But I drink the Gatorade, my cotton mouth is gone. So basically now I texted my mom like right after I got out, and I was like, yo, I was like, can I spend the night at his house? And she was mad cool about it. She was like, yeah, you don't have to ask, you're 18 now. I was like, all right, dope. So, but I wasn't going to his house because he said his grandfather said, hey, his grandfather wouldn't let me or something. I don't know. But, so there was two options. I try to drive home or I sleep in my car in that parking lot. And I was leaning towards the car. I was leaning towards sleeping in my car, right? But T Liddy was encouraging me. He's like, yo, you can make it home, bro. You can make it home. Don't sleep in your car. You can make it home. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, yo, I don't think I can make it home, bro. Like, I really don't. He's like, nah, you can make it home. You can make it home. Son, you don't feel what I'm feeling, and you're telling me I can make it home. Like, what? So I was like, yo, I don't think I can, man. So I drive to the other side of the parking lot. I don't know why. And I was saying some stuff, you know, I was high. Like, I was just saying stuff that didn't make sense all over the place. And I swear I saw a cop at one point, but I was tripping. And then what really scared me is this one truck drove past me, and but I thought he was gonna check on me, but he didn't. So, but he was just letting his kid drive in a really big parking lot. That really scared me. But so, and then all of a sudden I started to feel like I was in a movie. You know, everything I said was like, I would say something, I'd be like, man, you're crazy. It was like something, I don't know. I just made something up, but like, man, you're crazy. And then like, I felt like I was in a movie. I can't explain it, bro. I don't know. I felt like I was in a movie. I don't know. I feel like I was in a TV show movie thing. So So T Liddy's still encouraging me to drive home, and he's doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to lean towards driving home. You know, which is a very bad idea. Like I was still having memory issues. It was still really bad. So I get to the point where I'm like, yo, I think I can make it home, but I can't. I mean, like well, okay. So I started to feel like maybe I can do this because T Liddy believes in me. So I think I can do this, you know? So I'm like, all right. So I agree to drive home because one, I don't want to sleep in my car because I don't want somebody coming up to me and be like, yo, why are you sleeping in your car? Like, like, you know? So, I commit, right? I commit. So I'm just preparing because I'm like, yo, I don't know if I can do this. So he's like, yeah, you got this, you got this. And I was like, all right, bet. So I go and I get in the car and I turn around and I'm going towards the light. And as soon as I get to the light, I'm like, yo, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I should turn around. And he's like, no, you can do this. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I was like, bro, I don't know. And he has no idea how I'm feeling. I'm just smacked out my mind, you know? So, and he's like, yeah, you can do it. He has no idea. But, so I turn on the road. I don't feel good about this at all. Like, I feel like this is gonna end up bad. Like, I do not feel good about driving at all. And I start to, and he's talking to me, but when he stops talking to me, I start to lose focus and I start to just zone out, right? So I'm like, yo, you have to keep talking to me. So he said something, he's like, how's your day? And I was like, it's good, but that didn't work. I couldn't talk. He had to talk. Like, I could talk, but like he had to keep talking to keep me focused. You know what I'm saying? So you probably don't. That's probably really stupid, but it is. But that's just how I felt, and it was true. It really was. Like I just had to stay focused. So he would say something, and then he would stop. I'm like, yo, I was getting so irritated. I was like, yo, you have to keep talking, and he would talk, stop, son. You have to keep talking. So eventually he got it. He's saying racist stuff. He's saying illegal, like it's bad. I'm like, yo, I could really go to jail right now if somebody pulls me over, and if I crash, bro, I'm going to jail. Like I'm dead going to jail. Like I can't do anything about it. So I'm like making sure I'm going the speed limit. I'm driving perfect. Well, he keeps talking to me. So I'm about like 10 minutes away. So I don't even really remember the drive, to be honest. I just remember being behind a trailer, and I might have been going really slow, but I'm not sure. But I just remember being behind like a trailer thing, and it was dark. It was dark too, so that didn't help at all. But I end up making it home somehow. And when I get home, I'm like, yo, I don't even really remember that drive, to be honest. Like I really don't. So okay. So now my next step is to get past my mom and my dad. You know, so that's my next thing. But I never done it when I was this, you know, messed up before. So I have to prepare. Again, I prepare for everything. I gotta make sure I'm saying what I mean to say. You know what I'm saying? So I prepare. My dad might say something to me. I just gotta answer. I gotta listen really closely and answer precisely. You know what I'm saying? That was my game plan for him. But my mom was a little more difficult because I told her I was spending the night at my friend's house. So I was like, okay, so for her, she's gonna ask why. I'm gonna be like, I just didn't feel like it, blah, 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 blah. So I had it prepared. But what really caught me off guard, I got out of the car, what really caught me off guard is my mom talking to me through the window. So I wasn't fully prepared, you know what I'm saying? So she asked me, oh, I thought you were spending the night at your friend's. Out the window, I was still walking to the front door. And I panicked, but I got my bearings together really quick, and I was like, oh, I just didn't feel like it. Like normal, very normal. I was so proud of myself for that. And she was like, oh, okay. So I get to the front door, and I look, there's like a window right near the front door to where you can see like through the entire, I live in a very small apartment, and you can see like across the whole room. And my dad was sitting at the kitchen table. So I pretended like I forgot something in my car because I had to prepare again. You know what I'm saying? Because I was hoping he wasn't there, but he was. So I had to go back, regroup, come back. And okay, so I walk in the front door. He looks at me. I have my hood up, head down. You know, that was the game plan too. I forgot to tell you that. That was in the game plan. Head up, or head down, hood up. You know. So I walk in and he's like, something about the porch light was on, right? And he said something about your bedroom light. I was like, oh, I turned the porch light on. And I was like, oh my god. And right when I said it, I turned around like I was so confident. But right when I said it, I was like, dang, man. But he was like, no, your bedroom light. You left your bedroom light on. And I was like, oh. So I just walked to my room. Honestly, I would have questioned myself, but he didn't question. So I was cool with it. So I walked to my room, head down. I didn't even look at my mom. I just turned, went in my room, shut the door. Texted T Liddy. I'm like, yo, I made it. Now, my biggest fear that I was gonna lag back into my car or the parking lot or in a car crash, something. I was like, for real, I'm being dead serious. I was scared that I was gonna lag like back into my car. It was terrible. But so I did it, obviously, but I'm like, yo, T Liddy. He's like, yo, I don't know if I can get on. And I was like, he's like, if you don't want to get on, I understand. I was like, I really just want to go to bed, but I'm gonna hop on. All right, so I hopped on, and I invited him to the party, and he was like, I don't even remember what happened, but I remember texting Dejan, DSG321. He's also there. He's the one. He's our lockdown. You know what I'm saying? So, I texted him. I'm like, yo, you gotta hop on, cause like he gets irritated with us. Really, like he gets, cause me and T Liddy, we're I don't know, but he gets irritated with us, and there's a different irritation with me than him, because T Liddy, he could be just the most sober person in the world, and we still get irritated with him. But like, I just do stupid things sometimes, and that's when he get irritated with me. So I'm like, yo, hop on, bro. And he's like, why? I'm just like, just hop on and you'll see. So he hops on, and I thought I pressed record, but I didn't. I just opened OBS and just didn't press start recording. I just didn't do it. And then halfway through, I realized it. So I was like, oh shoot. So I turned it on. I had my mic and my headset all set up, so I was good. And so basically, I did that. I deleted the video, but I still have the TikTok. So I'll show the TikTok. I went to the cash, got paid for it. I put the card in. I didn't know when to put the card in. I didn't want to take the card out. So I just put it in, and I took it out. It was at the right time, I guess. So bag. Wait, I grabbed the bag. I didn't have a bag. Yo, what the?
See, do you understand why I'm having trouble believing this whole thing? You said you got a soda.
You couldn't feel the
I got a
Gatorade?
soda? Wait, what did I say?
You said you.
No, I got a
I hate you. You said 2.5 minutes ago. I grabbed a soda and I grabbed
I could have
Gatorade.
sworn you said you got a Gatorade.
I did get. I got a blue Gatorade. I told you that.
You said to me. Listen, are you ready?
Wait.
I got a soda, I got a Gatorade, and I walked to the Katie out for some reason.
Yeah, I did.
And I put my card in, I don't know when to take it out, but it was right time. That's exactly what you just said.
Yo, it was a white guy with a
Save
beard.
the freaking clip.
It was a white guy with a beard. I remember him. So I just went to the Gatorade facility and I just started shooting around. And I was like, yo, like it was bad. He was so irritated with me. And I watched it back. I did say, I grabbed a soda. I did say it, but I grabbed a blue Gatorade. I don't know why I said soda, but I did. And, so, so he ended up getting irritated, and then T Liddy got off too. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a shower first. So I get ready for the shower. So I go in, oh my gosh. So I go in, I turn the light on, throw on a towel, turn on the water, right? And then I go back to my room, get a towel, throw it in, turn off the light, and then go back to my room. And I'm like, wait, I was taking a shower. So that's when I realized I was still so smacked, bro. So I go in, don't grab another towel, turn on the light, get in the shower, and then I get out and I use both towels. I don't know why, but I did. So I get some shorts on, And I just go to bed. I wake up, and I was still a little high, but I was very more manageable. Like, I can control myself. So I was like, okay. And I had that day off too, so that was good. If I had to work that day out, I had to call off. But I probably still would have went in, honestly. But anyway, I had that day off, so I just chilled for that whole day. T-Liddy was like, he was on when I got up, so I was like, yo, we just started talking about it. I was like, yo, I'm still a little high, but I'm good now. And it was good. I was remembering stuff again. Like, it was good. So it ended up okay, but that was the highest I have ever been in my life, bro. Like, that was bad. That was terrible. And it would have been a lot more enjoyable if I like wasn't driving. If I was like at home, it would have been a lot better. Have I smoked after that? Yes, I smoked one time. And me and T-Liddy, we played GTA. I think I deleted that video too. Oh my lord. But you know, and it was bad. I don't even remember it really. But you know, I was a lot better then than I was, you know, like the story I just told you. I was a lot better the last time. So anyway, that was the story. That just don't lesson of the story, the moral of the story. Don't do stupid things like I do. Don't do that, because I could have went to jail so easy. I could have died easy. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it was just bad. It was really bad. In a way, T-Liddy kind of saved my life. That's kind of crazy. But he also, well, it was also kind of his. Never mind. Okay, it was my fault. I'm sorry. I didn't want to put the blame on. But anyway, that's what happened. It was terrible. Okay, don't do what I do, kids. Don't get intoxicated and drive. All right. Terrible thing to do. Terrible. Don't do it. Make smart choices. I promise you. I promise you. Just make good decisions. Okay. So all right, that's the end of the story. That's the end of the video. I played Call of Duty. This was my first time hopping on forever. Except the last game. I went like 45-8 or something. I just decided to put that in, even though we lost by a point. I was so mad. But you know, it is what it is. So, I think I did pretty good for hopping on. Anyway, so if you enjoyed that story, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, I'm out of here. Goodbye.